Hey, what's up you guys, it's Ruthie and welcome back to my channel. In today's video we're going to go into chapter 17 of Marked by PC Cast and Kristen Cast, so let's get right into this video. This video may contain sensitive topics and foul language. Excuse me, if you do not wish to continue, I suggest you click off the video now. You have been warned. Also, my washer and my dryer are going, so if you hear those running, I'm so sorry, but it's just how I have to be right now to be able to film. So let's get right into this video. Shakily, I wiped the back of my hand across my mouth and then stumbled away from the puke spot. I refused to even consider what I barfed up and how it must have looked, until I came to a giant oak that had grown so close to the wall that half of its branches hung over the other side of it. I leaned against the tree, concentrating on not getting sick again. What had I done? What was happening to me? Then from somewhere in the limbs of the oak, I heard a meow. Okay, it wasn't really your normal average cat-like meow. It was more like a grumpy meow snort. I looked up. Perched in the limb, was resting against a small wall, was a small orange cat. She was staring at me with huge eyes, and she definitely looked disgruntled. How do you get up there? She said, sneezed, and inched her way along the branch, clearly trying to get closer to me. Well, come on, kitty, 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 I coaxed. Meow, she said, creeping forward about half of one of her little paw lengths. That's it. Come on, baby girl. Move your little tiny patties this way. Yes, I was displacing my freak out and channeling it into saving the cat, but the truth was that I couldn't think about what had just happened. Not now. It was too soon, too fresh. So the cat was an excellent distraction, plus she looked familiar. Come on, baby girl, come on. I kept up a conversation with her as I hooked the toe of my flats into the rough brick of the wall and managed to pull myself up far enough so I could grab onto the lowest part of the branch the cat was on. Then I was able to use the branch as a kind of a rope to climb farther up the wall, the whole time talking to the cat while she kept complaining at me. Finally, I got within touching range of her. We stared at each other for a long time, and I started to wonder if she knew about me. Could she tell that I just tasted and liked blood? Did I have blood puke breath? Did I look different? Had I grown fangs? Okay, that last question was ridiculous. Adult vamps don't have fangs, but still. She meowed at me again and moved a little closer. I reached out and scratched the top of her head so that her ears went down and she closed her eyes, purring. You look like a little lioness, I told her. See how much nicer you are when you're not complaining? Then I blinked in surprise, realizing why she seemed so familiar. You were in my dream, and a little happiness pushed through the wall of sickness and fear inside me. You are my cat. The cat opened her eyes, yawned, and sneezed a grin, as if to comment on why it had taken me so long to figure it out. With a grunt of effort, I scrambled up so that I was sitting on the wide top of the wall beside the branch where the cat was perched. With a kitty sigh, she jumped delicately off the branch onto the top of the wall and walked on tiny white paws over to me to crawl into my lap. There didn't seem to be anything for me to do except scratch her on the head some more. She closed her eyes and purred loudly. I petted the cat and tried to still the tumult in my mind. The air smelled like it might rain, but the night was unusually warm for the end of October, and I tilted my head back, breathing deeply and letting the silver moonlight that peeked through the clouds calm me. I looked at the cat. Well, Nefret said that we should sit in the moonlight. I glanced up at the night sky again. It would be better if the clouds would blow away, but still. I had only just spoken the words as a gust of wind whistled around me, suddenly blowing away the wispy clouds. Well, thanks, I called aloud to nothing in particular. That was a very convenient wind, the cat muttered, reminding me that I had had the nerve to quit scratching her ears. I think I'll call you Nala because you're a little lioness, I told her, resuming my scratching. You know, baby girl, I'm so glad I found you today. I really needed something good to happen to me after the night I've had. You would not believe. A strange smell drifted up to me. It was so odd that I broke off what I was saying. What was that? I sniffed and wrinkled my nose. It was dry, old smell like a house that had been closed up for far too long. Or somebody's scary old basement. Cooper! 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 Come here. Stop, boy. Sorry, we got a new puppy and his name is Cooper, and he likes to be a pain in the butt. Don't you, buddy? Come here. Here we go. Where was I? It wasn't a good smell, but it also wasn't so gross that it made me want to gag. It was just wrong, like it didn't belong out here in the open at night. Then something caught the corner of my eyesight. I looked down to the long winding brick wall. Standing there, half turned away from me like she wasn't sure which way she wanted to go, was a girl. The light from the moon and my new and improved fledgling ability to see well at night let me see her even though there were no outside lights near this part of the wall. I felt myself tense. Had one of those hateful, dark daughters followed me? No, why did I feel like dealing with more of their crap tonight? I must have actually voiced the frustrated groan I thought I had made in my mind because the girl looked up toward where I was sitting on the top of the wall. I gasped in shock and felt fear skitter through me. It was Elizabeth, the Elizabeth, no last name kid who was supposed to be dead. When she saw me, her eyes, which glowed red, widened, and then she made a terrifying shrieking sound before whirling around and disappearing with inhuman speed into the night. At the same instant, Nala arched her back and hissed with such ferocity that her little body shook. It's okay, I said over and over, trying to calm the cat and me. Both of us were shaking, and Nala was still growling low in her throat. It couldn't have been a ghost. It was just a weird kid. I probably scared her. And she, Zoe, is that you? I jumped and almost fell off the wall. It was too much for Nala. She gave another tremendous hiss and leaped neatly from my lap to the ground. Completely and utterly freaked out, I grabbed the branch for balance and squinted out into the night. I'm going to leave it off right there. I will see you guys in part 2.